is wanting to please you really at the top of your dog's priority list? So, common phrase in dog training is dogs want to please, and so a lot of philosophies center around that approach that your dog wants to do well and wants to please you. And that is true to an extent. They are social animals and they do like working with their people and pleasing them, which is why I prefer training dogs over trying to train cats, for example. But it's not strictly true in totality, which is how it's often taken. So most dogs, including dogs who are bred to work closely with people, like border collies, golden retrievers, etc., even those dogs tend to have things on their priority list higher than wanting to please their human. It might be birds, it might be bikes, it might be greeting another dog, it might be greeting a new person, those kind of things. And so when those distractions happen, the training goes out the window because they're more worried about doing that than they are about listening and pleasing their human. So even for those dogs, it's a problem. So if you have a dog like a bulldog or a husky or a Doberman or something that's very kind of stubborn, independent, intelligent, and doesn't really like listening much, then that's even harder again because your wanting to please you is even lower down their priority list. And so all the things that come above that on the list are the things they blow you off for when they're around, which makes training them in real life really difficult. If pleasing you was the only priority, then all a dog would need to know to listen reliably is what a command means. But in reality, what you need to teach them is both what a command means and that it's non-negotiable regardless of what's going on around them, as well as building their self-control so that they can actually physically contain themselves even when they're really tempted by all the other different options that are higher on their priority list than you are.